Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of We're All Crossing with your host, Sam.
And Lena.
Oh my, Lena, it's so cold. I feel like we have to start busting out the warm blankets.
El poncho?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's time for fluffy Mexican blankets. Can I tell you something funny about my first Black Friday with Uniqlo? It was so hilarious. So, at the time, this was 2013, right? So, what happened was, this was at the time when Uniqlo was starting to make its bigger footprint in the U.S. So, we were trying to open more stores in California, whatever. So, I was one of those stores in San Francisco. And it was so funny because, so the day of Black Friday, because I'm an alterations person, which means I cut and sew pants, right? Because I was alterations, they were like, oh, in case there's a lot of people, we're going to have, like, my managers were like, we're going to have you come in as a princess shift. So, for those who don't know, a princess shift is like a mid
shift?
Oh, you don't know? Oh.
I've never heard any of these terms like princess shift or literally there were like two main shifts and then there was like a middle shift.
Yeah, so the princess shift is actually the middle shift. So the reason it's called a princess shift, or at least that's how I understood it from Uniqlo, is because you don't have to open and you don't have to close. So in an essence, you can sleep in before your shift and you'll be able to be let out so you can still enjoy your night, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why anything that was a mid shift, we would always call it the princess shift. So yeah, so I had a princess shift. So I didn't come in until 11. And I think the mall opened at 6 because for those who live in America know that you used to come in at like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't have to... So the mall opened like, I think at 6. So I showed up at 11. I swear to you, it was like any other day. And I was like, the heck? Like, it was very slow, nothing crazy, or whatever, right? So I go to my coworkers and I was like, hey guys, how was opening? How was it? And they were like, oh, you won't believe. So it turns out, because I guess Uniqlo didn't understand the concept of Black Friday, like, slash the prices and all this crazy shit, right? So we didn't really have that much sale. We just, every week, Uniqlo would always put out some stuff on sale, and we just did our normal sales, like nothing crazy extra, right? So because of that, apparently when the doors opened to the mall and people rushed in and they were like, what are the sales? And my coworkers were like, this is the sale. And it was normal. People just left.
Got him.
Yeah, like literally, apparently people just turned away and just left. They're like, okay, and left and went to like Macy's next door.
Oof.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It cracked me up. It cracked me up. That day literally felt like any other kind of like busy weekend day where nothing too crazy, but just enough. It was the funniest shit in the world though. Oh my God.